Hey Gemini, I'm here to do Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in North Node. Gemini, I have a channel message for you. You never grow up to your mother. That might go over a lot of people's head because, sometimes we look at our mother as the one that gave birth to us. Yes, most important, you never grow up to that mother. But you also don't grow old to the mother outside. And you never get too old to your mother that's connected to you from the soul. So we just went mind, body, soul. You have 3 mothers at least. Body is the one who gave birth to you. Your mind is the one outside, Mother Gaia. Your soul is from your soul family. You only find that according to your astrology chart. You will know your mother and you will know your father through your astrology chart. Gemini, I can just see you at a real deep thought about something and it's been giving you a headache. So you may be dealing with an Aries or a father figure, a masculine energy, or just a feminine that's in her masculine energy. Gemini, I feel like you're confused about something, but you're really not. And it made you sad. It made you so sad. Because one thing we know, if you're a feminine Gemini, when it comes to our babies, we go crazy about our babies. Like for instance, my younger brother, he was like my baby, even though I was his big sister, And I used to get popped in my mouth a lot by my dad because he said I was too bossy. But I just felt like he shouldn't do certain things. I was just being that big sister that was just so overprotective. Like I was ready to run up on anybody about my little brother. That's just how I am. Until my mother just was like, you're not his mother. And I couldn't do anything but just accept that she was telling the truth. I'm not his mother. So I let it go. And I started enjoying my youth. But fast forward, my brother is younger than me on dialysis. And I'm held responsible to care for him. Because it's not that he can't work. Because he's home dialysis. He chooses not to. And all I can think about is all the times. And it's so crazy because the laughter energy is back. Everybody in the family or the people around me really thought it was hilarious. Due to the fact that they knew how I felt. Still do. I love my brother. But as I got older, he was getting angry with me. We on better level grounds now, but he would get angry at me at times. Like, you ain't never did this, you ain't never did that. And I was like, wow, I felt like he really looked at me like a mother. Because I would make sure he's at school. I would check his graded papers. I would help him with his math. I would help him with everything. Because my mother was in her singing career and my dad was in the military, so he would go off on duty to work, So my older brother was supposed to keep us, right? But my older brother wanted to do his own thing. So when we became adults and I have a son myself, before everything got leveled, everything was rocky. My brother would get mad and lash out on me. Like if I asked him, like, just put your plates up and stuff like that, he would lash out like, you ain't never did this, you ain't never did that. And it would just hurt me because I was like, I remember when I was really trying and nobody wanted me to. And so after I had my son, I told myself, because I knew, it was like I knew that day was going to happen. I promised my son this was never going to happen to him, and I would protect him with everything. Everything. So now that we got through talking about the body, let's talk about the mind. I had to get myself connected. I had to re-nurture myself. I had to learn certain things, get into certain things. I had to really go through a rebirth for me to really just see where I could have just fell back on and where I should have stepped up in. And, you know, even when I felt like my brother was being picked on, I stood up for him with all my might, even as an adult. And so let's fast forward to the soul. My mother's a Leo. My brother is a Gemini. My biological father is a Virgo. My other brother, he a Cancer. My dad is a Capricorn. And my husband a Pisces. I had to learn, just going through the body and the mind, I had to overcome everything in my life to encounter my soul family. Mind, body, soul. So, Gemini, you feel like you have done a lot of fighting. At one point in time in your life, you might have felt like you were isolated, labeled, petitioned against. And then you get to a certain place in your life and you say, you know what, this is not going to happen. I'm going to stand up for this. And that's when you run into somebody you didn't know. I feel like I did this. I got the same message in Sagittarius. So maybe you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. But you ran into somebody you didn't know, but you knew. The only difference is it was a mirror. You never thought in a million years you will feel like you were punching a mirror. Let's go into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors of my highest life, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my Orishas, thank you, my Archangel, as we do in Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, as you block all psychic attacks and all evil eye, we return it back to sender, as we do Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Thank you, Ashe and Amen. You most definitely dealing with a masculine. I'm going to keep this reading short and brief. Or you may be this masculine, Gemini. Or you may be dealing with an Aries. Or you have Aries in your chart. Or Gemini. or Gemini, you may be dealing with somebody who has Aries in their chart. Take the messages as they resonate. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. 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 You have the three of Cups in the upright, Four of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Swords in the upright, Ten of Wands in the upright, and Justice in Justice in the reverse, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, Gemini. I'm getting the energy that you, with this Three of Cups, you're stepping into a new life, new friendship. You're getting ready to be celebrated by people who really love you, your soul family. You're no longer going to feel alone, outcasted, feeling like you're in your mind about something, feeling like somebody left you for dead, is what I'm hearing. You will no longer feel binded to situations anymore. I heard obligation. Somebody made you feel like you were obligated to something, and it was burdening you. Or obligated to do something, which was causing injustice for you and whoever you were dealing with. Pertaining to this Knight of Cups, someone who was emotionally immature. They thought they would be celebrated, but they're not. But you're getting ready to be celebrated because you found out that whatever that was told to you was a lie pertaining to this person. You no longer will be heartbroken about this Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You will get out of hermit mode about it because you was in your mind about it for so long. And you was thinking about it, and it was giving you a headache is what I'm hearing, because I got a massive headache. So it's definitely some Aries energy. So let's pull out some Zodiac cards and see what signs you were dealing with, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Just want to come out. Gemini, Libra. I said Gemini, Libra. You've been dealing with a Libra? Let's check that. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I heard, for some reason, I heard spirit baby. So, Gemini, this maybe not be for everybody, but you may be pregnant, or this was someone that you knew in your past life. Is what I'm hearing. This is deep. I'm hearing somebody was okay. Gemini, you might have had a family in your past life, but in this life you were separated. You might have ran into somebody that was a father of your child, is what I'm hearing. Okay? Please take the messages how they resonate. And you had a child by that person. But in this lifetime, you didn't have a child by this person. And the child that you had were born under another family and ended up having a baby by someone of that creed, or that's what I heard, creed. So the life that you didn't continue in this life that you did, the past life, I'm assuming the child ended up going through the very thing that you went through, including that life that you had in the past life. It's complicated. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I guess I had to say that in order for me to, because the Spirit just kept saying, no, say this. Because I kept saying Gemini, Libra. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Might have been dealing with a Scorpio in reverse. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. That wanted to come out. Aries. I told you I was Virgo in reverse. You may have Leo in your chart. The person you're dealing with may have Leo in their chart. You may have Scorpio in your chart. The person you're dealing with may have Scorpio in their chart. You may have Aries in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with may have Aries in their chart, but these are the people that you were dealing with. Let's pull out the romance angels. Spirit, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. 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 You have love yourself first. You loved yourself in the situation to know what is to be true. This could be the one. Okay? You've already met the romance partner that you seek. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I want you to see something. You see how there's little babies up in here in the air? I just get past life energy. Religious factors in reverse. Past life energy. I'm just feeling it. Unrequited love in reverse. Reconciliation and outright. New love in reverse. Separation in reverse. It's in reverse. Spirit is just basically saying, this is I feel like this is a very spiritual reading. Someone had to go through a rebirth, is what I'm saying. Love yourself first, and this could be the one. Somebody had to literally go through a rebirth with something that was happening in the past life. You see how It looked like 2 different times, 2 different eras. One looked, a man was more in love with her, and then now there's a more, you know what I'm saying? It's like a woman more in love with him. She was so in love with him. But this time, the man is more in love with her. It's just, but this is a soul type of energy, okay? Like I said, somebody wanted you to do something and may try to make you feel obligated to do something because they possibly was, you know, spiritual, you was religious, or you was, you know, you was spiritual and they was religious, but this was, they wanted you to believe this was unrequited. The Spirit said it was not that at all. Okay? Reconciliation, new love in reverse. You have met this person before. Okay? And Spirit said this person can't go nowhere from you because y'all have a contract. Alright? Separation in reverse. Alright? You be blessed, Gemini.